For my city's project, my city is Asunción. It's the capital of Paraguay and it's located in South America. On behalf of King Charles V, conquistadors were sent to Paraguay in order to profit the Spanish Empire. They were in search of minerals and gold. However, none were found at the time. Asunción was then founded in 1537. Prior to the arrival of the conquistadors, Asunción was inhabited by the Chaco Indian tribes. The conquistadors and the tribes were forced to mingle, and after generations of assimilation, they finally intermarried. This intermarriage is now seen in the cultural group called the Mestizos, known today in Asunción. When the Spanish Empire began to falter, Asunción gained its independence in 1811 in an effort to separate themselves with the empire. Today, the city serves as a trade city, known as a break of bulk point. It is called that because of the ports it has, namely so its main port, the port of Asunción, located along the Paraguay River. Asunción and all of Paraguay is dependent on trade. Their trading partners are the United States, Uruguay, China, and Russia. Asunción also serves as a center for culture and industry, mainly the Mestizo culture, which makes up 95% of the population. Sustainability. Due to raining seasons and the monsoons, flooding threatens the nuclear Catera dump, which is in the middle of Asunción. This forced the evacuation of about 300,000 citizens. The walls around the nuclear dump are expected to hold up against the incoming water, but just as a precaution, all the citizens were evacuated. Another issue is the police corruption. Mainly the police force, the police chief officers were accused of being involved in drug schemes. The corruption goes deep, and this becomes an issue because the public are losing their faith in the police force. Another issue is the extreme areas of inequality in Asunción. Asunción has a Gini coefficient of about 0.49, meaning that most of its inhabitants are in extreme inequality. There is extreme poverty, and there's unequal distributions of land amongst the tenant farmers. Due to the increased population numbers, Paraguay's population stands at about 6 million currently, and Asunción, its population is about 1.4 million. Due to the increasing population numbers, deforestation has also become an issue in Asunción. And the final issue is vehicle pollution. Due to the increasing number of vehicles and the lack of regulations, air pollution has become a serious problem, making it difficult to breathe in Asunción. There are current regulations to inspect vehicles and maintain those safety procedures. The future of the city. The future of the city lies in the agriculture and the industrial sectors. Since Asunción lacks the minerals and the gold resources that it was originally founded for, other areas had to be found. Currently, its agriculture and industrial sectors are what keeps the city alive today. Many jobs have become available in these sectors, and an issue of the increased agriculture is it's a possible surplus of the crops that will be unable to be sold. Not only does Asunción rely on agriculture and industry, but also trade with its trading partners. In the future, as it is today, it will be highly dependent on trade to keep it thriving. The spatial model. Asunción is best described as a concentric zone model, with the central business district being the Palacio de López. That's where the president works. Surrounding it are the local businesses such as the City Bank or the Cabildo Museum. Outside that are the residential areas that are called districts. All together they encircle one another. And now the rest is just pictures of Asunción. Here are a collection of pictures of modern day Asunción. Here, more pictures. This is an aerial view of Asuncion, so you can get an idea of how they encircle each other, and it's a concentric zone model. And this is the final picture of Asuncion with the port of Asuncion along the borders. You can see the coast and then the city off to the side.